episode of your favorite show, Underrated. I am your beautiful host, we are here to stay. Don't forget to connect with us on our social platforms. We are at underrated_CPT. That's on Facebook as well as on Instagram. But most importantly, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. We are at Underrated CPT. Life can be tricky at times. We all are looking for someone to love, a friend, a companion, or someone to build with. How, where, or when we will meet them, only God knows. On today's show, I take you through the endless journey of the Sindos, or should I say, the empire of the Sindos. I'm talking about the innovator of Shack Theatres in South Africa, social entrepreneur, director, actor, writer, presenter, MC, Artivist, Dr. DC, also known as Dr. DC Mandisi Sindo. And of course, he is accompanied by his beautiful nurse, Liso Sindo. Besides being his beautiful wife, she is a talented musician, songwriter, composer, director, actress, businesswoman, mind you, first black female artistic director of Shack Theatres in Cape Town. And a mother of the community. If you are someone doing amazing things within your community or know someone that is doing amazing things, hit us up at underratedcpt@gmail.com. But for now, Sipete, the empire of the Sindos. Molweni Bazal.
Hi.
Njani? So I'm really happy to have you guys here.
Thank you.
I don't think it's one because I understand the power in now. You two.
Okay.
Must decide.
Oh.
Doesn't ladies first.
Let's decide. But Mandisi will have him first, and then we'll go to now as a So maybe we'll see Panju Kumbundi Bolek. Otherwise, the pinda. But I'm Kunjan. This is still comfortable.
Yeah, and Safun Kalalam to get this adjusted this if right now.
We are moving. Theater to RC.
Yes, there is much more exercise in your theater.
You know what? You've been doing absolutely amazing things, and andikwazi personally, sure. But ukujonga umsebenzi wakho from a distance, I salute. You know, abantu abangakwaziyo.
Yeah.
You know. Mandisi. In fact, guys, I did a show that in the introduction. I'm Dr. DC. An entire doctor. Yeah. Can you speak about that just a little bit?
Yo, man, Dr. DC, where the name comes from, yes. Is that what you're asking? So the name came from UCT. I was still at UCT. I think it was 2010 or 2011. And I was in a class, a movement class by Jenny Resnick, where we had to do short pieces, and then we had to change our names.
Right.
You understand, according to our character. Okay. So I was playing a doctor, and from Mandisi, so I was like, man, no, I'm a man enough already. So I'm playing a doctor, so I'm going to be Dr. DC. So that's where the name comes from, and everyone from the university loved the name, Dr. DC. So everyone started to call me Dr. DC.
We have put a stamp on that, Dr. DC.
Yeah, I'm the doctor, but with no PhD.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't think you need to have a PhD to be a doctor. The way I understand it, you are an innovator of Shack Theatres, South Africa, Cape Town. So I don't think we're going to right now.
Yeah.
As an artivist, which is a fuse of art and an activist.
First of all, I started to be involved in the arts in 1998, and I was in Khayelitsha in primary school when I started, and then I went to outside Tui community groups and then university life. Because I come from townships as Fanani Khayelitsha, which is one of the biggest townships in South Africa. There's no theater, there are no art centers, there are no entrepreneurial spaces for young people, which is one thing that made me to become an activist in the same time. Yeah, but because my quest is all about bringing these spaces within our townships.
Right.
Yeah, but so that is the reason why I said, okay, I am an artist already. Yeah, so but the work that I'm doing right now, it's something new, something different. There's activism within this work. So I fuse the two and then I become an artivist.
How do you maintain a personal life and giving your time to the community?
I don't even think at this particular time there is what is called personal life.
Right.
Because the work that we are doing, Nanongoskazoam, is personal. You understand that we are artists. It's not like, it's not a hobby, or it's not something that we say we do it. Yeah, but it's an everyday thing. So it's part of our life. And also even part of the people who are working with us have become our family. They have become our friends. Yeah, but so for me, what inspires me the most is the people that we work with. You understand that the appreciation that they show, about the fact that they are with us even right now. That shows good. They are hungry for the arts. When I grew up in the townships, we never had such spaces. You understand? We never had spaces where as young people, you could just go and practice your art and write stories and have people who will take care of yourself. Yeah, but we come from townships where leaders are gone. Leaders are in town. Leaders are staying and driving Porsche cars. You understand? We are looking up right now up to people who are carrying guns and drinking whiskeys, who wants to go to Aces and Rents every night. It's not bad, you understand? But we need leaders who are going to sit with the people and educate the people. Me going to UCT, I did not pay to be at UCT, but I worked hard. Did not pay to study at UCT, you understand? I did not pay a cent. They only wanted a family contribution, which was 1,500 rands.
There's been izinto ezininzi.
Yeah.
Bathethile abantu. Bebecinga bayakwazi.
Yeah. My mother once said, in life, there is only 10 people.
Okay.
5 of them, they love you. 5 of them, they hate you. Okay. So whoever who says something about me, I take you and drop you to those people who hate me. There is nothing that I will ever do with you. You understand? Or for you. Yes. You understand? So whatever that is being said or being done, to me, it does not stop me. It makes me strong. It makes me to do more. Yeah, so the betrayals that I have faced, that I've experienced in the industry, because the problem we are in this industry, Cape Town, which is very small, where a lot of people, they succumb or they are submissive to the system. They are submissive to the whiteness or white spaces that are driven by white people. They want to be loved. I said, Mandisi does not do what he does for the people to love him. No. Hate me. Yeah, when you hate me, you make me strong. You make me work hard. Now, as Mandisi, the word or the name Mandisi means to expand. So if you're hating or you're saying bad things about me, you don't want to be on my list. You understand? Then let me work with people who wants to be on my list. I don't fight with black people. I don't fight with white people. I don't fight with colored people. I fight with people who do not understand the meaning of life, the meaning of support.
Speak to me. Yeah. In fact, go through some of your achievements with me.
Some of my achievements. First of all, my achievement. You understand? It's going to UCT and study theater, and how I saw how easy it was to turn a space into a theater space, and that made me in 2012 to come back. You understand? From university and innovate Magukanye Art Room. Yeah. Magukanye was very small space. I opened the space, worked very hard to open up the space and to what it is today. And that was an achievement to me because everyone started to see a theater, a location. Yeah, but which is not my achievement, but it's an achievement for the people.
Exactly.
Because we are introducing this thing for the people, not to always go to Artscape or Baxter or Fugger Theater, but also to appreciate what is happening. Yeah. You understand? So when they go to Apex or Artscape or whatsoever, they are excelling.
The foundation.
Yeah, they are already excelling because they've already been in front of the lights, where they're coming from. The winner, the Flutie Cape Award. You understand? It is an achievement, you understand, not for me, but for the townships, because I believe also it was the first award that went to the townships for the first time, and I had to fight for that for years. Now there are a lot of black people who are winning awards. They're forgetting that Mandisi was one of the people who have been fighting for that. You understand? So those are the achievements that we are really I'm happy about and I'm proud of, and also me building another theater, Ikasi RC, and building 2 theaters in the Eastern Cape.
I just want to tap into this beautiful space.
Yeah.
This is the new baby. The baby in the house right now is the focus. Speak to me about Ukasi RC.
Yeah.
What does Ukasi RC stand for? Yeah. What are you guys doing here? Sure. What is your role? Give it to me.
One of the things I wanted to do was to introduce these spaces and build theaters, 10 spaces into galleries and 10 spaces into art schools. And this is Kasi RC. which stands for Khayelitsha Art School and Rehabilitation Center. Yes, it is the only or the first art school or shack art school in Khayelitsha or in South Africa at large, where it's teaching about 88 kids theater, music, poetry, visual arts, and all other artistic disciplines. And we have two programs that we are running up at theater. We have a program for unemployed youth, which is for young people who have no hope, you understand, like, who are dropouts and who couldn't even go to university, or who were known as amaparapara at the same time. So we rehabilitate those people to get hope, or to be hopeful, yeah, or to get jobs at the same time, and be able to feed their families. So we are with those guys from 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock. Yes, and we teach different things. We're not only doing theater with them, but also we are teaching them leadership skills. We want them to be self-reliant. We want them to be independent. We want them to become, yes, to be confident and to become go-getters and hustlers out there.
Ndingenza ntoni? Mna yamkela umntu osekhaya, you know, that is watching this video right now. How do we give? How do we help out? Singenapi? Where do we fit in? You know?
We come from very marginalized communities, yeah, with disadvantaged individuals. Also who are traumatized from the apartheid. You understand that? We're talking about, yeah, broken homes and very abusive families or fathers, yeah, or rapists, as malume. Yeah, but people are broken like in every corner of the township. Yeah. You understand that? Even where we're at right now, the township, it's not nice, it's not good, it's not an healthy space where people were supposed to be staying, but okay, we have to endure the fact that black people are designed to be in these spaces, in these concentration camps. But still, we as black people, we must be able to help each other. Yes. We must start right now to unite before it's late for us. Yes, and now we are killing each other so much. It starts from jealousy. You could even kill someone from good jealousy. Yeah. Yes, so you go to Sangomas from good jealousy. So people must be able to help. That was called Ubuntu. You understand? Ubuntu started from then. Yeah. So, but what I can say is the fact that everyone needs help. There's so many organizations out there. It's not only ours. There's so many organizations as Ikoyo that are helping people on the ground.
Yeah. How do people approach you?
People can help us even by donating. We don't want money. That's one thing that we don't really accept.
If I need because people think that you're doing good things because of money.
Yeah, no.
You understand? And that's the concept for everyone. Yeah. But the minute you start doing great stuff, people start thinking that you're doing it for money, of which that's not the case.
No, at the end of it all, everyone wants to become a billionaire. I want to see thousands of Shack Theatres throughout the world, and the franchises come Mandisi Sindo and become, yeah, because this is my innovation. This is my idea.
Yeah. But Mandisi,
so,
yeah. How did you start?
So, okay, I was in primary school at Mangaliso Primary School. I think it was around 1998. Yeah, it was 1998. I was doing Standard 1. We were just doing it for fun. 2000, there was a production that came into our primary school by a group called Ikwezi. Those guys, they were like wearing red costume with them. They were taking a production to France. Okay. And we're so amazed. We did art, we're just dancing in class and playing with drum, but we did not know much about what theater is. And then we asked our teacher, Mr. Gaju, what is this all about? And who are these guys? Yeah, and he said, no, I can ask these guys to come back and teach you. Fortunate enough, we met up with a guy called Zimasa May, and he came to our primary school after school every day to teach us. Then 2002, it was our last year in primary school at Mangaliso. Then we had to move outside, and he said, okay guys, let's start up a community group. And then that is when we started Iselo Lesizwe Theatre Company. We also joined other guys also like Kekuse, who were coming from a high school. Yeah, and then we were mixed together, and then we were a massive group. Everyone knew about us in Khayelitsha. One of the productions that we did is called Old Brown Joe, which the play itself, it went to the Baxter Theatre, to Ikwezi Festival. A lecturer from UCT, Gay Morris, wrote her thesis on it. Yeah, and that's when hope started to like, okay, now this is something. Yes, and also during that time of Ikwezi, I think I came back home with 1,400 rands. And I took it back home. And my mother was like, oh, mntanam, vuka, hamba theater. I'm an actor. You understand? Then, thanks to those guys. Thanks to go Bulelani Mvoto. Thanks to go Osem. Samson Faleni, Temba Baleni, and others as well, who groomed us and who paid us for the work that we did, because it instilled a lot. Because if I didn't bring that 1.5,
I think it comes from kwabantu abamnyama.
Yes.
Kwifamily zethu i-art yinto engahoywanga kakhulu.
Abantu bacinga fanuba nje, that's the only thing. I know nje into yodlala. It's like ibhola or something, but they don't know. Even ibhola nayo itself, like a career to kwabanye abantu. Abantu bethu bafuna siyophangele lumlungu. Yeah, so not knowing that now ungayiboss yalondo leyo. And comes Magnet Theatre. It was 2005. 2002, that's when they got here. 2002 until 2007. So we are in their program, which is the CGI program. So the Magnet Theatre, the intention of the Magnet Theatre was to build a theatre in the townships. Yeah, but so that's why we lobbied all community groups, they part of the CGI. Yeah, but, and we worked very hard. They brought in people to do workshops. It was fun. It was lovely. And I think the spirit of the arts back then was hyper, was on fire. There was a lot of unity. But I went to UCT. I went to study at UCT. That's when we were taught about money. That's when we were taught. And we were taught by crooks. Yeah, I cannot run away from that, because the people who are running the entire industry right now are the people who are at UCT. You understand? But there are few people who comes from UCT and say, I want to change lives. You understand? But when I was at UCT, I was like introduced to a course that is called Community Theatre Practice. And when I asked Mark Fleshman, what is this course all about? And he said, this course is for people who wants to go and work in the townships, who wants to work with large groups of people, who wants to teach in schools. And I was like, I think this is what I want to do. We still need to wake up our people about theater and the arts. Yeah, but this is the course that I wanted to do. And then I started to do community theater practice. And while in that process, I developed ideas, because I grew up in my mother's shack, theater section in Khayelitsha, when I moved from the Eastern Cape. And growing up in that shack, and I saw a possibility of turning a shack into a theater. Right. And fortunate enough, when I came back, there was already Magukanye Hall. It was not even Magukanye Art Room then. Yes, and I named it Magukanye Art Room. It was named Magukanye Hall because there was a group that was called Magukanye, which Uliso was part of it as well. But people were lazy to be innovative. People were lazy to work hard. They wanted to be fed, and I did not have that. Did not have money, did not have time, did not have energy. Sorry that a friend of mine, Abongele Khoza, died the same year when we were starting to initiate all of these things. The theater has always been part of my life. You understand? From an age of 11 years old to now. So it's been like 21 years in the industry.
Take me back quickly through the challenges that you have faced within iJourney yakho.
I think if I was weak, I would have been submissive, I would have been working, I would have been like everybody else, or I think I would have even been driving a car or having a house, not a shack. You understand? But because I'm strong, and it made me to become a threat to so many people, you understand, within the industry itself. When I graduated from UCT, there were jobs all over the world for me. You understand? Even in Cape Town, I was here for Infecting the City Festival. But when I started to know that we need to go back to the townships, when I started to speak about that we need to invest in our own people, then a lot of things started to go away. Hey. So when you start to know you, a lot of things, a lot of people start to go away, because now you are thinking about something else, something that will better your own people. That is why you get so many CEOs who come to me and approach to go and work for them. I don't work for anyone. No, Mandisi does not work for anyone. I collaborate. If you come from the Baxter Theatre, the Artscape, the Fugard, I don't work for anyone. I collaborate with people. Let's work. If I don't, I don't. So you rather hate me for not wanting to work with you. You understand? But still, the funding that is not accessible for us as black people in the townships. You understand? It's still another thing that is very challenging, and that keeps us building these shack theatres. We would have loved to see a big theatres being built in our in our spaces or in our communities. Right. Yeah, but because this thing is systemic, man. Yeah, but I hope and I pray that we as black people, we will see and we'll realize that we need to come together, that we'll realize that we need to unite in order for us to be in a better place, because we are all fakes. A lot of artists are dying out of depression. You might think, no, uyamkela, ebe sell too much. No, she was depressed. There was no work. So what I'm trying to say is that we are facing the challenges.
Yeah.
You understand? And for me, that's why I always say, even on Facebook, if you are in KZN, if you are in Durban, wherever you are, Johannesburg, you want to build a Shack Theatre in your township, do so. You understand? So you will get a lot of people who are going to take you and turn you apart. But be strong.
What to put Mandisi have the third eye and click. Thank you so much, Mandisi.
Thank you very much.
From those words, I think
I feel like a priest.
Do you want
I feel like a priest right now.
Look at that.
Let's get it on the radar.
Get this link on at _CPT. Where are you in life right now?
I'm not stable.
Critical.
I am not, no, I'm not stable. I'm not financially.
Yeah.
We cannot run away from that. You understand? I'm a Mandisi Sindo right now. What I can say to you is an unemployed graduate from the University of Cape Town who is trying his best to awaken up the community, trying his best to innovate theaters that could also become something in the township that can help other artists to make means. We are born at the same time, but I'm happy. I'm a family man. I love my family very much, and I love my extended family, which is my brothers, my mother.
And the community.
And the community as well, and my kids. Yeah, but so what I'm trying to say is that I'm a family person, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm still around. I'm still doing what I love. So the second.
Okay, without you going anywhere, what is next from here, CIP?
There's going to be KCRC band. Right now, all of these kids from the age of 8 years going to be taught how to play
instruments.
All instruments I'm buying. I've got about 20K that I've already put to buy instruments. It's going to be a band that is going to tour all over the world, I'm telling you. And also I'll be shooting some films. I'm buying cameras with a friend of mine helping me out, Motion Billy. We are also shooting some short films right now during the COVID, and also we are shooting music videos. But we are just creating izinto that are not usual in the townships. So my dream is to become a billionaire. You understand? In the township, and teach other people how to become a billionaire. You understand? So that is why, you understand? And to become a billionaire, you have to know yourself. Yeah. Yes, and you have to do what you want, not other people want from you.
That's why we say we don't fit in.
Yeah, man.
Of course. There you guys have it. That was a beautiful story from Dr. DC Mandisi Sindo. Thank you very much.